Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my channel. Hey, this is gonna be a pick-a pile reading to see what is your message from beyond. We have 4 piles to pick from as usual. For pile number 1, usually I wouldn't smile as it costs a couple thousands and millions and millions and millions and millions. For pile number 2, we have this little llama container thing. Okay. 999 or 666, I don't know. Oh my god. For pile number 3, we have this blue scarab, yeah. And it's interesting that I all of a sudden feel like I want to start talking, you know, because blue, the throat chakra, etc. Okay. Interesting vibe. And then for pile number 4, we have this 20 cents coin. So yes, those are the 4 piles. To see what is your message from beyond, pick your pile and we'll see you there. Not yet. But I hear 30 pile 1. This is going to be your message from beyond. I'm actually, again, a lot of calm energy. I'm actually getting the message that, like, the message for you from beyond is that, like, you need to listen more. Like, I feel like you need to start meditating more. You need to listen more. You need to, I'm even hearing, like, stop searching. I'm getting the sense, like, you're already filled up or something like that. Like, like you're not going to be not filled. So it's kind of like, it's almost like just enjoy the peace or enjoy where you're at, okay? Because I'm hearing, like, for you, something about, like, enjoyment or peace equals listening to God or listening to your higher self or something like that, okay? Let's see, the Tower. I don't know. So I feel like if you're going through a tower moment, like, I feel like your highest is actually telling you, the other side, the beyond, is telling you, like, that's exactly when you need to be able to, like, enjoy life to its fullest or something. 8 of Cups reverse. I would not be surprised if I saw either the Hangman or the King of Cups next, okay? And the 8 of Swords reverse. Oh, 8. So it's kind of like, again, I feel like you are... Your message is that you're filled, pile number 1. Like, you might be feeling like there are towers around you. There might actually be towers around you. But seeing as it's 8, I feel like the energy surrounding you is actually really, really good. And because the 8 of Swords and 8 of Cups is in reverse, okay? The energy is very good. You might not just, you just might not be recognizing that you have some kind of, like, oil field or something, okay? Or you might not recognize the value of the oil field that you hold within. And that's also why you need to kind of, like, start listening more, because I don't know, it's kind of like maybe you're even being prepared for this, like, very abundant in whatever way, like, life, and you need to kind of be able to, like, handle that kind of energy is what I'm hearing, okay? Like, you need to be able to handle that, like, the oil burning, and, like, you need to know how to, like, utilize everything correctly, etc. But you can only do that by enjoying yourself and by knowing that you're filled, okay? Anyway, so the 5 of Swords reverse, I'm telling you, nothing's wrong. 8 of Swords reverse, there's nothing wrong, Palawan, okay? Like, calm down. The Fool, I feel like you're actually doing really well. Like, I feel like... I'm not saying that you're in consistent worry or something. I actually feel the opposite, but I feel like you sometimes might worry about the fact that you still worry sometimes or something like that, okay? But I feel like since you're on this very, very beautiful new beginning, since you're on this very, very beautiful new energy, by yourself, like very, very much by yourself, there's like nothing and no one around you or something like that. I feel like you're gonna be noticing. I feel like you're gonna be noticing that you literally just have to like delve into yourself. Like just enjoy where you are. Because you are the value, you are the oil field. Everything's going really, really well, okay? I'm even getting like spiritually speaking. I don't know why I'm getting it in this way, but like spiritually speaking now, if you're worried that your like oil fields is like degrading the environment or something like that, like even that is an illusion. So if you're worried that like for another shoe to drop, or you're worried that you're nonchalantless, or you're not giving a fuckness, or your spiritual power or whatever is going to be tapped out, it's not, okay? You are infinite, and I feel like your oil reserves are infinite, or like whatever. I don't know why oil, guys, like the oil lamp, of course, but like I'm getting a lot of like Saudi Arabia kind of energy for some reason. So, but like you are this infinite thing, okay? Like you literally need to um listen. Just listen. And you listen by enjoying, you listen by being, you listen by like jumping and expressing and ising, okay? And the world reverse. There's that environment that, oh, there's the King of Cups reverse. I told you it's gonna come up, the sun. Seven of Swords reverse and the Tower. The fact that the world is reversed is again actually just giving me the sense that like this is some kind of like infinite loop you're finding yourself in. You're gonna be bettering your infinite loop by choosing. I keep hearing degradation or something, like I keep feeling some kind of like death energy, but I feel like that's a thing you're kind of like going away from, okay? The fact that this is upside down means that it's infinite. It means that like your new beginning is infinite even, okay? Even the enjoyment that you're like, I want to say supposed to be experiencing is infinite, okay? The Hermit and the Nine of Wands reverse, so 9 here. And the Queen of Cups reverse with the Ace of Cups. That's really interesting. Eight of Cups reversed with the Chariot. So it's kind of giving pile number one, like your message is that there's no more healing for you to do. Like I don't feel like you need to do any more like searching for like emotional traumas and like where you need to fix yourself, etc, etc. You literally just need to listen to that voice inside you that's saying like, you're already there, you're already it, you already did it, you're already done, you already are, I am already, something like that, okay? I hope that was sufficient, part number one. Please do the thing, and I will see you again for another one. Bye, bye, bye. Let's do 5-0, methinks. Hi, part two. For those of you who picked the llama thing, okay? This is going to be a reading to see your message from beyond. I feel like you might discover something soon. Like there might be a ghost or an ancestor, okay? Like somebody who died that's trying to tell you about some kind of, I just heard like a lost inheritance, but like some kind of like lost heirloom, or like just a gift in general that you're supposed to be getting, okay? King of Pentacles reverse. There's something to do with like money, or I just heard an heiress, money, or a house, or like a pendant or a brooch, or I don't know, it could even be a fucking pot plant. Like it's something physical that like one of your ancestors wants you to have. And I feel like you might actually have it somewhere in your house, or somewhere, not necessarily for all of you. For some of you, like, you're just going to be discovering it, okay? Even if it is just in your house, you're going to be discovering it. And I don't feel like this is a rediscovery. This is something new. So there's something physical that wants to be given to you from an ancestor, or maybe this could be from a past person as well. King of Wands, as I'm saying that, this could be from somebody that you know. And I feel like maybe their ancestor or your ancestors or somebody is like trying to push somebody into taking some kind of action towards you, okay? I'm hearing like to open up to you and give you something. Maybe give you like an explanation or something. Like, I don't really want to talk about that energy because we know how that goes. Like, we don't like... Because I feel like me even talking about that is making this consciousness be like, oh, I don't want to do that. Or something like that, okay? Princess of Pentacles reversed, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Interesting. The Nine of Wands, Ace of Cups reversed, the World, Empress. Four of Wands, Strength reverse, and the Five of Wands. Okay, part two, if you were dealing with somebody that like didn't want to give you something or didn't want to like learn the lesson with you or something like that, you need to know this person's a pussy, okay? Like they're literally a pussy, okay? That being said, I feel like maybe this past energy tried to interfere with this like new gift coming your way. That's the thing. This past energy tried to interfere with some kind of like passionate or emotional gift and action that you're either going to be taking or like giving or receiving, okay? And I feel like the message is for you from beyond, pile number 2, that the reason why this thing didn't come through yet was because of this past energy. And you can't blame the past energy, confirmation, because you were holding on to it in some way as well, right? But I feel like the message is maybe this gift is actually coming through for you to kind of help you learn a lesson. This is interesting. Now I'm getting some kind of like grace energy, pile number 2. It's almost like this gift coming towards you is some kind of grace from your higher self or from God to kind of like, in a way, force you to learn a lesson, okay? For some of you, this might be somebody or something, like I said, that wants to talk to you, not necessarily from the past, but the past energy was there. It did try to interfere, and I feel like somebody like them talking to you or giving you something is a lesson learned for them, and it's some kind of lesson learned for you. So it's actually interesting. If you were always the giver, pile number 2, you're about to not only be the receiver. I did brush my tongue, okay? You're not only going to be the receiver. Look at that, 8 of Wands. And it goes saying, okay? But you're also going to be learning the lesson. Look at this. Jesus, the devil, and the Empress. Like, this is good sex. That might even be the gift. Like, you might be receiving the D or the Panani or something, okay? Like, you might be... but it's going to actually be a lesson for you in... it's gonna be a lesson in receiving, a lesson in reception, and not like a lesson, but like oh fuck yes, I love receiving, something like that, okay? Like you're becoming a receiver or something, pile number 2, okay? Like the Empress. Anyway, thank you so much, Paul 2, that was your reading. Please do the thing, the Empress again. I will see you, boy, for 20. Wow, I really got self-conscious about my tongue there, guys. Satnam. Paul 3. For those of you who picked this blue scarab, this is going to be a reading to see what you need to know of the message of the other side. Crazy vibe. So it's kind of like there is some kind of message trying to come through, but it's almost like maybe you're not understanding it fully, or you're not seeing it fully or something. Interesting. I feel like in order for you to see a very big picture, you have to make yourself like very small, or this is what you had to do to see some kind of truth, okay? I'm hearing the prince and the pauper, so maybe you had to disguise yourself as a pauper, you had to disguise yourself as a loser, as somebody that, I don't know, something like that. You had to make yourself like very small, or if like, I feel like this is actually something that you've already noticed. It's like going through the initiation of empowerment by humiliation or by disempowerment, you know? Prince of Pentacles. I feel like you're about to be moving on, even though this is the Prince of Pentacles, I feel like you're about to be moving on very swiftly with something. I'm hearing you're about to be moving on very swiftly with yourself, with your own consciousness or something. King of Swords, this is a lot of consciousness. There's something that needs to be spoken. I feel like somebody wants to speak something to you. Somebody wants to say something to you. The Princess of Wands. Yeah. And the Princess of Pentacles. Interesting. The Star, Prince of Cups. So... Listen. You might only, because the High Priestess showed itself as well, you might only recognize, or you might only be recognized for being some kind of pawn or minor player or something like that. I feel like this is maybe not only how you perceived yourself, but I feel like this is how somebody of significance in your life perceived you, okay? Somebody perceived you as maybe like a shooting star, something that's like over and done quick with. Like maybe somebody just thought that like, I don't know, you were like something fleeting, or like your persona was something fleeting, or your the lessons you give, or the way you think, or something like that, like your truth, your beingness. Somebody thought you were something fleeting. Pile number 3. And I feel like maybe you allowed yourself to be perceived in this small manner because I don't know, like I feel like you kind of did it to teach a lesson maybe, right? Like this is actually reminding me of the collective I did yesterday. I feel like, pile number 3, I feel like there is some kind of like big shot energy that like, it's almost like they're learning how to maneuver with you, or how to speak with you, or how to engage with your energy. I just also heard disengage, okay? But like I feel like there's some kind of like big shot energy that's learning how to engage with you. I feel like this is you doing this with yourself, but I also feel like you're gonna be coming into contact with some kind of either a mentor or a boss figure, or it could be like a friend or a lover, but this feels very like spiritually business oriented. Not as in like you have a spiritual business, but like getting down to the spiritual business of things. You get what I'm saying? And so maybe the only reason you're being addressed, or you're gonna be approached, or you're gonna be like the only reason like you passed or you learned the lesson or something like that, and this is maybe what the person wants, or the consciousness wants to say to you, is because you were like willing to be small, or be perceived as small or lesser than. Like you were willing to play small but by playing small, you know you were playing it big or some shit like that. That was really cool, okay? So, yes, thank you so much, Paul number 3. That was your reading. There's a whole lot of like not just healing, but not just healing, but like liberation even coming for you, okay? Because you like beat the smallness or something. Okay? Cool, cool, cool. Ibas tantur, tantur. Satnam, Pal 4. For those of you who picked this scent, excuse me, this is going to be a reading to see how. Why do I want to say how? I start every pile like with this like almost like subliminal asleepness kind of energy, and then I have to like claw myself out of that energy. So I feel like you're about to reach some kind of like newer level of ooh, be careful of being too comfortable, okay? Like I'm not saying like don't enjoy life. This is the exact opposite of pile number 1 actually. But be careful of being too complacent because of comfortability. Because I feel like you're about to reach some kind of like new level of this is even giving me like understanding, and this understanding is making you maybe react in a very like comfortable way. And I feel like it's not necessarily that the comfort, the over comfort is going to be negatively impacting you. I feel like that's actually the exact opposite. However, I do feel like this is like a warning to not be too comfortable, because it has something to do with the people or the system, or I don't know, the workings around you or something like that, okay? King of Pentacles reversed. Did I already shove? I did. Let's pull them. King of Pentacles reverse, the World reverse, the King of Wands, and the Princess of Wands. Burn it to the ground. 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Ace of Cups reverse, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So it's kind of giving exactly this. I'm being drawn to the story of Buddha, okay? It's kind of like, you know, he was this prince, and then he was like, this is boring, boo. You know, like, where he saw the suffering of other people, and he was like, this is lame, boo. And then he went out into the world and he became Buddha, right? He became like enlightened and shit. I feel like it's giving that kind of energy. However, I feel like the path you're on is not going to be leading you to actually embodying some kind of Buddhic energy or Buddhic consciousness. The enlightenment you're going to be embodying is some kind of, I don't want to say selfish narcissist, but it's giving like Greek god energies. It's giving like, you know, how the Greek gods would like literally just do whatever the fuck they wanted because they could. That's what I'm getting here, guys. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying like it's bad, because again, I don't feel like you're gonna be like, even if things destroy itself, you literally just burn it to the ground anyway. Like, you were going to burn it to the ground anyway. I'm just saying, like, I feel like the message is that you need to be aware that you're affecting not just yourself. Okay, your energy affects everything around you, and you need to be aware of that. Like, I'm not saying you have to care, but I kind of is. Like, I feel like your guides are telling you, like, care just a little bit more, please. Okay? Like, something like that. I'm hearing to say not something like that, exactly that, okay? Because it's kind of like you get to, of course, you get to like be the light and the dark. You get to you get to like experience whatever path you choose. But I feel like your higher self is saying this because your higher self knows that like deep down you want to care or some shit like that, okay? You want to care, okay? Justice reverse and the Ace of Wands. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Like I'm getting this I'm getting this vibe that it doesn't really matter what happens. Like you're gonna come out on top. But it's kind of like even if you hurt somebody, it's not gonna matter because I don't know. That's how it was supposed to be or some shit. Okay, but like. I don't know. Like your guides are telling you like we understand that you don't give a fuck like if you're not gonna give a fuck, at least pretend or something like that. Okay, like at least try to pretend that you care. Like don't show everybody that you're a heartless bitch or something like that. I don't know why that came up, but I feel like your energy and like the way you express can like really either build something really beautiful or burn something. And either way, again, you're coming out on top. So I don't know what this message is for you, Paul number 4, because it's kind of like like you need to care, but you really don't have to. But like, please do. That's it. I don't know. That was your reading. Thank you so much. Bye.